Okay, so this video is just to give you quick instructions on reviewing the policy and procedures manual. We do this on, every 2 months. You're going to review the policy and procedure manual and look for updates. Um, and you can actually click on the little history icon up here to see edit updates. If you really want to see, like I added an update today, actually, you can do a little drop down there and see where the edit happened, right? And what it is. So we can go to it here, and you can see where I added the custom GPT for troubleshooting. This is a special tool we use for problem solving when we're helping clients or we're helping an account. I have a simple custom GPT that you can open and enter your questions and concerns into, or even direct client messages that you're unsure of how to answer, and ask it to give you like a response, to get a professional response with steps on what you're going to do. Now, this video, when you see this training, I mean, this might be totally different. The cover for this might be different. The table of contents can change. I might add a chapter, remove a chapter. This stuff is normal with policy and procedure in any organization. And that's why when you recertify, one of the first things you're going to do as a team member is go through policy and procedure and just make sure that you understand these different chapters. You want to look over the introduction to the chapters, check for edits in the history, look for version edits, and scroll through those just by simply clicking on new edits since the last time you did the training. If you see there's been an update since the last training, you can see it looks like we actually just erased like an error that was in there or something like that. Never restore an old version. You shouldn't have the permissions to do it anyway, but don't ever do that. We want the most up-to-date version of policy and procedure to be in use. That's why we use Google Docs. And you need to go through these and see what's been updated, check the history, make sure you read through it, and you actually have to pass your recertification on policy and procedure. Okay, and that policy and procedure test changes when we change policy and procedure. We actually change up the test. We change up the questions for it. So that way we know that, you're up to date on everything. So that's the long and short of it. Make sure you look through each chapter, look for updates. If you need a refresher, if you're like, I don't really remember the communications policy, make sure you read through that real quick, like scan through it. End of day reporting, maybe you want to kind of bone up on that and remember it. This is all very important stuff that you have to stay up to date on and you have to understand it. And ultimately, to stay on our team and stay working with us, you have to recertify, which means you have to pass a policy and procedure test again. Okay, so make sure that you are paying close attention to what's going on here and if there's changes and updates, so we are staying up to date. All right, thanks.